Hello guys, welcome to my SemiMax354 tutorial on how to make a bullet bill intro. And this is what we're going to be creating. So I made it already. Well, you can put your own text in there as well. A bullet flies by. SemiMax354 comes and presents comes. That's what's happening. So let's start off by making a new composition. I use the YouTube HD 1080p settings, 1920, 1080, 30 frames per second, and make it maybe 10 seconds long. And name this whatever you like. I name it Tut from tutorial. Okay. So now hit layer, new layer, and new solid. And make this BG because I like to know what it is. Like here, BG I call it too. And lock this frame. You don't want to do like have a problem with a mistake you made, like put like somewhere around this corner. We don't want this, so we want to stay in the middle, and we want to lock this down. Now we are gonna get our text on. I write down Stan BMX354 and I use the grilled cheese font, and I made it blue here, and it's just regular. Okay, so now we're gonna open up the title action save and center it like that. And now when we've centered it, we just shut down the title action save again. Now we are going to get a bullet inside. I will be putting the bullet in the description so you can download the file, or you can just use another picture. You can do this with any picture. Size the bullet up, get it in your project, and there you have our bullet. And I wanted to go the other way, just like I did. And now we're gonna key it out a bit. So do it like that. Just put keyframes around, or keyframes, I mean those with the pen tool. Make sure it's the pen tool, not anything else, because you can have the pen tool and the add vertex tool, the delete vertex tool, or convert vertex tool, but just use the pen tool. That will work fine. And just key this out. You don't have to do this perfectly, just very simple. So you've keyed out bullets. Now click next to it and your bullets will be like that. Okay, so now place it out of the screen like that. Make sure you can't see any of it. Now here, look, there's still little pixels. So get it out. Use the arrow keys right now. Come on, go away. Okay, so now when we've got it out, it's out of the screen, we are going to animate it with the position. So hit transform or just hit P on your keyboard, keyframe the position, and at half a second I want it to go and animate. So press 0.15 because mine is 30 frames per second and the half of 30 is 15, so 50 is half a second, 15, and zoom in a little and get this keyframe on there. Now we're going to 1.5 seconds, and we are going to bring the position to the other side. Hold down shift to make it perfect, and to the other side. Now make sure the bullet is above StanBMX354, because if it's like this, it won't look really well. So bullet above StanBMX354. Now we're going to StemVMax 354 and hit this little drop down button. Press the animate button and the opacity button. Then bring down the opacity to 0, open up the range selector, keyframe the offset, and the bullet already has gone past, so we don't want this. So when the bullet is coming, like there, we are gonna hit the offset keyframe button. And when it is over here, we want it to be 100. So now it looks like this. We've got StemVMax 354 already. Now we want the bullet to come back. So duplicate the bullet, press Ctrl D, or just edit duplicate. Where is it? Here, duplicate, and press Ctrl D, and delete the position button. And after this, you are gonna make it like it's exactly the other way around. So no, not like that. Find a little point where you can animate this. Here, this point is free. So okay, make sure you don't select your mask, but only your thing, your thing, your bullet. And this is handy if you do it like exactly like me, because you can size it up exactly the same, like that. Now it's exactly the same. Well, maybe a bit smaller, but it doesn't really matter. Now hit the position button again, and we want it to be flying around again at, well, this one was at half a second, so we want the next one to go at 2 seconds. So do it like that. Now at 3 seconds you want to have flown around, so click, hold down shift and drag it along like that. Now we want StemVMax 354 to be fading again, so go to StemVMax 354, click the drop down button. Here, the range selector, you have offset again. Now go make sure you see the bullet like that, and hit the little keyframe button there. Go until the bullet is completely over the S, like that, so over your first letter, and change the offset to 0. And now it will be fading again. So it fade. Now we are going to make a new presents. So here, presents, make this at exactly the same point as the other one, so there. And we want this to fade in. When we're gonna do this exactly the same way, make sure it's under the bullets, because otherwise it will look gross and awful. Hit the animate button, hit opacity, make it 0, or don't hit the keyframe, sorry. Drop down the range selector and make a keyframe for the offset. When do we want it to start happening? Well, somewhere over there, I think. So maybe even further, maybe over there even. And here we want it to be 100, I think. Is that okay? Let's see. No, it's the wrong way. So we want it to be -100. You can do this too, and now you will have this exactly the same as I did it. And now, oops, there's something wrong. Okay, so now you have all these, and I did like, well, I did another, but I'm not gonna show you how to do this because you already know it. And now I did all these planes, or yes, planes, I mean bullets, flying by and taking parts away of the presents. You can do this easily. Just duplicate the bullet, Ctrl D, get the position keyframe gone, so hit P and get your precision keyframe gone. Now make a little drop down, rotate it, and mine does a little strange when I rotate, so I make it a little larger like that. Now we are going to get this out of the screen, of course, and take position, keyframe it, and at 3.5 seconds we want it to happen, and we want it to run through in half a second, and going to the other side. So don't hold down shift for this, but just guess when it's alright. I think this is straight. So we've got this, and one flying by. Now we are gonna make more flyby. I did 3, I think, in my other thing. And this one, let's see, yes, I've got the good one, and I just de-keyframed that one, and I'm gonna turn it right like this. Now it's the position button, the position add keyframe button, and it must be starting to run at 4 seconds and 2 frames, I think. And then I want it to be running half a second, so go to 4 seconds, half a second, like somewhere there, and take it and pull it across the screen. So now we have this, that one, and that one, and now we're gonna duplicate it yet again, hit the position again, rotate it yet again like that. Now place it in this part of the screen, and we want some frames further like that. Hit the position button, go several frames forward to let it fly by, and drag it along the screen again. Now we have 3 bullets flying along the screen, and this is the first one. This covers this part of presents already, so that's a pretty big part. We are gonna get a layer, new, solid, make it white, just like that, and make it big. Place it under the bullets, but over the text, like that. You might wanna pre-compose the bullets, because otherwise it's getting a little sloppy and you can't see it anymore. So pre-compose it, pre-comp, and make it calling bullets flying by, whatever you like. And now this solid is everywhere, and we don't like that. We want it to start here. So change the white solid and change it to there. It's a very simple solution. Another problem is that if the bullet flies by, this is exactly like that. So we are gonna add a mask to our white solid. We are gonna get it over all the bullets, so all of the bullets, and now we're gonna key out the bullet a bit. So get it over there, 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 there we go. So now it's exactly what we want. We want it to be like this. So the bullet flies by. Let's see. Bullet flies by. Oh, we forgot a little thing there. So we're gonna get the mask. It's over P. Oh, of course. My white solid is not big enough, so I'm gonna slice it a little up, just like that. Let's see if this still fits. You might want to animate your mask a bit so it fits exactly over the bullet again. Okay, so now when we got this, we have it correct like that, and now our next bullet flies over. Let's see. Oh, first this one flies over actually. So we're gonna make a new solid for that. Control Y, make like this, make a little smaller. Oh, whoops. Make a little smaller, but not too small. Make it under the bullets flying by, and make a mask. Yep, there we have it. And now we've got here, we want this to go away, so do it like that, drag this along. Now we have this, 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 and we still need the last one. I'm gonna animate this one a little bit so it covers all of it. Press double click on this one and get this bullet and animate this a tiny bit so it goes over the text. So now make another white solid. I duplicated one of them, and get the mask away if you duplicated it, and get a new mask on there. No, we don't need to get a new mask on there because it's the last bullet. So make it come in over there, and there we have it, our Stan Minimax 354 bullet intro. Any questions, comment me, and please rate if you liked it, and I hope you're gonna use it. Make a little roar sound. You can download sounds at sounds.com, and I hope you liked it. You can animate whatever you like or fly by whatever you like.